Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Well, welcome to the stream, you beautiful people. So last night we had Vanderbilt that we won against. That's good. Just in case if you were not here for that, we did get our butts handed to by Indiana. They're still number 2. And of course, we bounced back against Vanderbilt. Now we got Kentucky to worry about, and we're going to be at Kentucky. They're undefeated. And of course, we got LSU, which is a rivalry. And we got a bye week, so it's an early bye. Of course, this is the rest of the season. And this is what I'm worried about, because we have to beat Texas. So it's going to be fun. But we do have to have something done. Upgrade coach skills. Do that. Thanks for watching the stream. I hope you have a good time. Got any questions? The chat is available down below. Studio. Well, I'm more into the quarterback. Let's go ahead and do that. Then once we get enough, we'll try to get the rest in. Oh, wait up. Oh, I'm going to get you. Cool. Sign 2 top 5 recruiting classes. Then I'll be able to get these. Okay. So we're just trying to get there. Bobby James. Okay, undefeated Kentucky versus the number 14 ranked Texas A&M. Have a little bit of fun.
Glad to have you with us from Kroger Field in Lexington, Kentucky. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Kentucky Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Kentucky got one of the bright young stars in the college football universe. Will Stein has done a fantastic job for the last several years as the Oregon offensive coordinator. Now an opportunity to run his own program in the SEC. We'll see if Will Stein can get the Kentucky Wildcats back on top as contenders in the South. Reese?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway.
Let's see.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Texas A&M's offense will get first crack at it here. And here comes Marcel Reed. Threw for more than 400 yards and a couple of touchdowns in his last outing.
Nice. We struggled. We're
Gonna run it. It's Owens. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and this crowd giving this defense some juice. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Reed the grab.
Wide open.
Still on his feet at the 45. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create.
Here's a little room there. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Aggies!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And it's up and no good. A 70-yard touchdown drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. C.J. Baxter, the former Texas Longhorn, he has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's...
Might have a chance.
Running.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Kentucky going quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Barnes. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Man, I tell you what, those backup running backs, they don't get very many opportunities to prove themselves and deserve more carries and show the coaching staff. And when you do, and you fumble on the first carry, you're not going to get many more opportunities either.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. They'll stop things momentarily for an injury on the play. There is a Kentucky Wildcat down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Here's Reed to throw. Intercepted, the defense is set up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the red zone, it's Baxter. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
They
go right back to it. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The Wildcats line it up with a first and goal. They'll run it with Baxter. Looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats. Extra point here will give them the lead. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. Going to try to get it himself. There he goes. Oh, he got loose. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Reed. 9-yard pickup on the play is now 2nd and 1.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down.
Really good-looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space. It was so difficult to bring down to the ground. All 11 guys on defense had to rally to the football. This guy has a little bit of that, too. If they could find more creative ways to get this guy out in the open field, watch out, because he's a home run waiting to happen.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Last completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to Baxter. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And the Wildcats have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Right back to it. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. The give on the counter. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught behind the line. It's Gilmore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. They'll move the tight end. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. Here's the pressure. They've got the screen set up. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Broken.
Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Throwing Reed. Here's a heat. They got great pressure by this defense.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. A strike downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Aggies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking to throw, it's Reed. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Owens. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Now facing a 3rd and long. Reed. Firing to the right, complete. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
We're good, we're good, we're good.
3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. From the gun, the ground game. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. The lead is now 5 here in the 1st.
Hi, William. Right enjoying Domino's.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And the defense,
good job, D. Good job, good job.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And they'll stop him just
39 inches.
short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Let's try you.
And the Aggies lining
Snap
up
on
just
two, snap on
needing
two.
a few tough inches on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker.
Got it.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs.
Defense might allow me. We'll see. Trick play.
Here's Reed to throw. Rushes on him.
Card.
And it's a sack. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Reed. They're working that left side. Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. The run inside. It's Owens. Got a little grass.
Oh, good block.
Just
Good block.
what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it. It's Owens. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. Reed. Bringing the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Right down the boulevard, it's good. It's now a 15-7 game.
Threes.
On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Pulls it, fired complete.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Grab behind the line. It's Gilmore.
No.
Could not make his
down.
way to the corner. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He'll try to get to the marker himself. There's a crease. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Running inside. It's Barnes. Oh, he's got some space. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They got him, and down
Good
he
job.
goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down.
Missed.
That is no good. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Takes it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's when they'll put it in play. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Quarterback Keith. Got the first down himself. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Hand off for Baxter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Throws to the tight end. Hauls it in. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Baxter. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. The RPO, it's complete. Turning it on. Bulldozes his way through. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Wildcats. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Smashes it through for the PAT. They march 72 yards and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside. It's Owens. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the pass is incomplete. Charge loose by the hit. One final play before the end of the quarter. On the ground, it's Owens. Got enough for the first. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Probably face mask.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down.
You can't do that.
At the end of quarter one, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. These defenses were reeling in the first quarter. See if they can get their sea legs in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Throwing Reed. Bought a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Reed. Oh, he makes the catch.
Nice catch.
All down, but
Good
he
catch.
has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Rides to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a 4th and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
Trying to keep this drive alive. Finding some room. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So going for it on 4th down is one thing. Quite another to say we're going to run it for a couple.
Yeah, that's impressive because that was a long 2 yards. And I think there are a lot of coaching staffs out there that would have probably tried to throw it or get their quarterback on the perimeter or give him a run-pass option. But not this offense. They believe.
Touchdown, Texas A&M! Fired in from the red zone for the score. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. How about that last drive? just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So after that false start, now dealing with 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. Oh, what a cut! The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Reed on the play action. Pocket breaking down. Unleashes one. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8?
I saw
long way to
OSU
go.
up there.
Reed. Pulls it in. It's Horton. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Owens. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You're supposed to block
And you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment. Great job being downhill, physical, fast right now, and getting him stopped.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Punts it out of the air. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. The Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's Reed to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Racing to the right. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And he fires a bullet to the tight end. He gets a paw on it, but he couldn't get it in. He couldn't bring it in. What happens with tips and overthrows? Defenses usually take advantage. They do here, and they get the big INT.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Gilmore. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Kentucky right back to the line.
And, man, it's all eyes on this Will Stein offense. He comes back to Kentucky, man. He's an offensive savant. Spent his time, obviously, in Oregon. He's innovated. He's got a new guy at the trigger spot. Minchie, that was battling Carr a year ago at Notre Dame, Palmer. They were neck and neck. Minchie lost the battle. Now he comes to Kentucky with a rebuilt roster and a new lease on life.
Yeah, you got to dig to find film on Minchie during his time at Notre Dame, but when you do watch it, you absolutely can see the potential. He's a big guy with a live arm who can also run, and he's going to give this Kentucky offense, I think, a dynamic that they haven't had in a long time with his mobility and playmaking, running the football as well. So I can't wait to see the marriage between Stein and Minchie here and what it means for this Wildcats offense.
And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
Thank you.
The run inside. It's Owens. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. Maybe some room here. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Reed escapes the pressure going right. He'll pull it down. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Play action with Reed. Here comes the heat. And they got it.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on first down and a quarterback hit on 2nd down. Got to do a better job.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Oh, right through his fingers, he muffed it.
Man, college football is crazy. It looks like he's about to go score on this punt return. Instead, getting down inside the 10-yard line, he coughs it up. That is a play that could very well define this game.
I'll take that.
Trying to barrel in.
I'll take
They'll
that.
mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution
That's
on that
doing
throw
it.
and catch.
Okay.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They want to flex their muscle. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. Tries to get it himself. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Thank you.
No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think we got to...
There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The running back has it. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Tripped up for the tackle.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
On 3rd third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Fair catch called for and made. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Play fake, Reed. Looking to the big tight end. And it's picked off for the third time today. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
That's my own mistake.
Great place to start for this offense. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Running inside, it's Barnes. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Barnes. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. Freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Gets rid of it. It's complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Wide receiver comes in motion. Throwing Reed. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. A little release to the back. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
That won't work.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Got it in the middle. It's Craver. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. How long have the Aggies been fishing for jumbo plays like that one?
just dying for it. They just want high-flying offense. They want fun. They want excitement. They had it back in the day with Johnny Manziel. Been searching for those big-time plays, that big-time offense since that point.
Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. Seems as if he has reservations for 6 every time he touches the ball.
What is that, Reese? That's 3 already, I think, for him in the first half. So great start. I'd keep feeding him, I think. He's doing okay.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. So it's an 80-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. What a grab with one hand.
Wow, he's still held on.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got a man, it's Barnes. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Motion from the wideout. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barnes. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his feet to buy time. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the delay, it's Owens. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 20. It's a 1st down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back.
Still good.
Reed. Moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Reed. The sure hands, it's Horton. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick. Oh, the fake. The up man looking for room. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work.
At least I tried.
This offense has it with really good field position. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got the quick pass. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he didn't get past a marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner goes down. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The run inside. It's Baker. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. In the gun, 3rd down, Reed. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
Last play.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with Buffalo taking on the number 10 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's Buffalo, looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Kroger Field. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Old Commonwealth Stadium and Kroger Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Aggies will kick it off to start the second half.
I'll make sure you don't get a return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Makes the catch. It's Anderson. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Still second down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's got the back in the middle.
Drop it.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Barnes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Hands it off. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Miller. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Miller. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. It's Gilmore. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. And the Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The play action fake. Working that left side now. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as a return is stopped short of the 25.
Okay.
Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Oh, they're after him! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Baker. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Now facing a 3rd and long. read to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on third down.
Should have been.
I mean, you gotta love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football, and now forcing the punt, and a chance to give the ball back to their offense to do some damage.
Running inside, it's Patterson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. So they're facing third and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Hand off from the shotgun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Spits it out to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ivory. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Is Kentucky offense doing work? They're set up with another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Patterson. Picks up the first down. There he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats. That one will give them the lead.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
He's brought down, not even close to the goal line, and that two-point conversion attempt goes awry. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. These guys just took a punch. Now we'll see if they can deliver one, Jesse.
Yeah, it's turning into a bit of a dogfight here in the second half all of a sudden. So let's see what this offense has. Let's see who can step up here and make them play.
And I'm not concerned about the other offense. Just do you. Do what you've done to be successful throughout this game.
Reed. Complete to the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. You think about names like...
Might have a chance. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Play fake, Marcel Reed. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down.
Come on!
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the Kentucky sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down and getting down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. The option, he'll keep it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13.
Come on.
Off the RPO, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Quarterback gets the first down and more. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. On this first and goal, let's see what Kentucky does.
This don't remind me of the Indiana game.
He's looking to throw. Here's the pressure. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Quick strike through the air for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Breaks the tackle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing Reed. Catch in the middle, it's Horton. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They made a little trouble for themselves with that penalty. Now 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Throws for the tight end. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
He has just never been able to get into a rhythm in this game. He's already thrown 3 picks. He's been hit a lot. That time throwing off his back foot.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Reed to throw for it on 4th. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Here we go.
Touchdown,
Indiana.
Wildcats.
Here we go.
What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
Yeah, how about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
Here's the return from
No,
inside.
the refs robbed me out of it.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Working well behind the sticks on second
That
down.
is working.
Reed,
How can I use anything to my advantage?
and it just
Nothing like
squirted
that
through
is
his
gonna
hands.
work.
He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Come on,
4
offense.
punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. From the gun on third down, Reed.
Out there.
Right on the money.
Got you.
On the move. Caught, and he's got room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick
Thank you
up
for
the first
joining.
down.
Have a good time.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Reed. Caught over the middle. It's
Easy
Riley.
completion.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he
Good
picks up
arrow.
the first down. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Here's Reed to throw. Here's a heat. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Yeah, now he's trying to get hurt. I'm pulling him out.
On third down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. Fires to the big fella.
I'll put him
He's going to come up a
I got
couple
pulled
yards
out.
short of the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Well, there you're seeing the mentality of this head coach
Slow
in
and
the game,
steady,
going
slow
for it
and
on
steady.
4th
Come
down. A
on
lot of
now.
guys would have tried to
Come
kick a
on,
field goal,
come
but I
on.
think this guy knows, hey, we're not going to win this game putting 3s up on the board. We need touchdowns. Nice attitude.
Fires it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was
This
not
is
open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your
go.
brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll move the wide receiver. Rushes on him. Fires complete on the crosser. And
So
they
glad
pick up
that
just a few on that completion. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The run inside. It's Patterson. Got enough for the first. Maybe a crease. Running free. Getting this offense going. Stopped him at the 38 after the huge gain.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football off and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. On the move, it's Patterson. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Trying play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Keeps it on first down. He's all the way down to the 3.
Okay, I already know what's about to happen. So, just to save my trouble, I'm just going to send it. Yep, sure enough. I was going to get blown out. Sure enough.
A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up. And
Thanks, William. Ever since you texted that, it threw me off. Congrats. No, because he said, yo, I'm at Domino's. I'm blaming this on my brother. Yeah, I am. I'm saying yes. I'm saying yes because he texted as like, it got all offensive. Like, this is on him. Because he watched the stream for a minute. He texted it right here. Yo, I'm at Domino's. Like, how's that going to help me with you, buddy? Sorry, you're at Domino's, but fuck. Alright, rivalry. Screw it, one more game. What's the time for it? Leave it on default. Let's leave everything on default. It's gonna get fun.
Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So LSU's offense who will have the football first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
they aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
And, man, this offense is going to be so much fun to watch. How fast can they get it to click, right? Because every single player that we're going to highlight, whether we do talk about the receivers right now, they're all new. The offensive line's all new. The quarterback's new. Everyone in this program is new, Palmer, and it's on Kiffin to make it work and make it work quick.
Well, the one thing you know is with this Lane Kiffin offense, these receivers are going to get theirs. They're going to get catches, and you got a really good quarterback in Sam Levitt coming over from Arizona State to give you that opportunity. So while Thomas and Anderson from a year ago, those guys declare, there's a big opportunity. There's a lot of spots up for grabs here for these receivers to go down the field, make a ton of plays, stat it up, and score points for this offense.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They'll run play action. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. That is the junior tight end who they are taking a look at, and we'll have Holly Rowe check on his situation. Looking for room, it's Owens. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Reed. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. There is a player still down on the field, and it is an LSU Tiger. It'll be 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I think one thing LSU fans want to see right out the gate with this Lane Kiffin offense, can we get some balance? Durham's been here for a couple of years. You've seen some high moments, Palmer, but they need to get this run game going. They brought in a bunch of offensive linemen in the portal, and especially a big boy over there at left tackle. Interested to see if they can get that run game going.
And they should be able to get it going, too, at LSU, because when you think about Lane Kiffin's offenses back at Ole Miss, I know everybody talks about them throwing the football, but they were always able to run it, too. You think about guys like Quinshawn Judkins and Kejuan Lacey. They always had a dude back there giving the offense balance. Running the ball successfully is something that I expect we're going to see in Baton Rouge this season. A lot of opportunities for the running backs this year.
He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Throwing Reed. Dances away. He'll pull it down and run. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. And after that play, there is a Tiger who has yet to get up. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Reed on the play action. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first.
But okay.
Wants to throw. It's Reed. Gets it out quickly. Open space at the 25. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Run in the red zone. It's Owens. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Now improvising. And he slides down, and he got just enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Complete to start this drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Gets it out past the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a first down as this offense tries to put together a long drive. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Inside the 30. Could be an alley. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, on that run, he
Let's see if I
shows
can
you
do
why.
something here. Let's see if I can do something. Options. Settings. Okay. Controls, no. Coaching, no.
So dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah.
Okay, jump ahead. I ain't record because I think I know what's going to happen. Yep. Hold on.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoil.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game.
Listen to week 6. Okay. We're gonna change something here. We're adding you on. We're gonna turn you on. Let's do auto snap. We're gonna try this. Okay. Alright, at least I'm not playing as the guys anymore. I'll be actually coaching. So. Yeah. I'll be right back, guys.
Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It's the Florida Gators and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, checking in with the Gators head coach before the game. Bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Gonna run it. It's Owens. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. Reed. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to pass, it's Reed. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible.